J.B. Pritzker is got a lot to say.
Our other top stories tonight, protesters are now marching through downtown Chicago right now. They're protesting the Trump administration's immigration enforcement.
Let's go up to Mike Lorber in Sky 5, getting around in that helicopter tonight. But Mike, what are you seeing there?
Trevian, I haven't seen that yet.
Allison, it was just about 10 minutes ago where the group started moving very slowly. This is a very controlled protest here, working in conjunction with police. But they are on northbound Michigan Avenue here, north of that semicircle on Ida B. Wells, moving slowly towards Jackson. The police are out in front closing streets. Looks like Michigan Avenue is closed. Estimate the group of maybe 200 to 300 with more people joining. We'll keep you posted here on any developments. We're live here at Michigan Avenue. We are just west of Grant Park. I'm Mike Lorber in Sky 5.
Thank you, Mike.
And this all comes as the White House says it is scaling up operations here in the city of Chicago.
NBC5's V Win on the ground street level at the protest. V, tell us what you're seeing right now.
Stephan and Allison, those protesters just wrapped up a rally here at Ida B. Wells and Michigan Avenue. And right now you can see behind me from the ground, they are on the move. They are marching northbound on Michigan Avenue against ICE. We're learning from Border Czar Tom Homan that at least 4 people have been arrested so far in Chicago as part of this operation. Homan says this is a targeted enforcement going after criminals, but the governor today says those claims by the White House are not true.
Donald Trump likes to talk about immigrants as criminals. These are not criminals. These are people who are genuinely here in this country, holding down jobs.
With mounting tensions and fears in Chicago, Governor J.B. Pritzker met with community groups for a roundtable before touring the National Museum of Mexican Art in.
Look at all of these people. Look at all of these people that are from other cultures. Look at the. You gotta have a blue-green hair in there, somewhere in there. It's got to be blue-green hair somewhere. It's got to be somebody that's extra masculine with blue-green hair, somebody somewhere in the picture. You're going to have you a Mexican. You're going to have you an Asian. You're going to have you a Vietnamese person, Latino person. The only thing that I see missing is a black woman. And all of them are women. Every single person inside of this room is women. He is campaigning. He is campaigning. 100% of the time, they are campaigning. 100% of the time. When you see a politician get in front of a microphone, they're campaigning. Most of the time they're campaigning. Even if they are dealing with a huge tragedy, it's their time to get the spotlight. They want that visibility. They got to get their name out there. They're campaigning. Not a man in sight, including the governor himself. Why do we have so many female leaders? That's what I'm trying to understand. I know it's not a popular question. I know it's not something that y'all want me to mention and talk about. Why do we got so many female leaders? Any woman that would be with me, hypothetically speaking, got to speak from a hypothetical perspective. I'm not interested in ever entertaining a female boss. I would never be interested in dealing with a chick that's a female boss. Not in any way, shape, or form. Just not interested. Not interested whatsoever. I wouldn't even want my girl to be in a room with this type of person, honestly. Stay off in the mix, tucked away. If you want to do a little job or whatever. But I don't know. Let me stop. This ain't. I'm gonna talk about this towards the end with Susanna's question. I'm gonna attach it to it. But let's, I just be observing what be happening around me. I'll be observing more than what they trying to present to us. All of it. I observe more.
I will say, people are frankly afraid. In our communities, they're afraid to come out of their homes. They're afraid to go shopping. They're afraid to take their own children to school.
The governor addressing the media today.
Look at it. You see these women? Look at these women. Let me show y'all something. Look at these women.
Their own children to school.
The governor.
You see these women? See that extra fat up under their arms right here? See them thighs, them thunder thighs? And those are well-contained thighs. When they spill out of their pants, it's crazy. These are women that are bosses. These are women that live a more difficult life because they don't do Pilates. I'm sorry. This is the Millionaire Derailment Show. This is what we do on a regular basis. It is what it is. If you come in here, you're going to have to understand that at least 3 times during a live stream minimum, we going to go off on a tangent that don't have nothing to do with what it is that we talking about, but we going to put it on the cover photo anyway. The reason why they are so frumpy is because they are leaders, in my opinion. I'm telling you the truth. Women that are well kept don't look like this. They don't look like this. Their backs are smaller. They can do different poses. They not trying to be no boss. They not trying to be. When I see a girl, oh yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, that's a turnoff. I mean, you trying to get a bigger back, huh? You trying to be big back? Trying to get a big back? I don't even know how 2 big people have. Let me stop. Let's continue.
Addressing the media today, saying federal agents are on the ground in Chicago as the White House prepares to go all in for this operation.
We have not seen the bulk of those ICE agents yet in communities, but we have seen some, and we know that they are gathering steam, and they have the vehicles. We know they have about 100 vehicles that they are planning to utilize. We know that they're planning more than 200 agents on the ground.
For weeks, community groups have been anticipating the arrival of agents, passing out flyers, informing families of their rights and what to do if confronted by ICE. The Chicago Teachers Union now forming sidewalk solidarity teams near neighborhood schools that could be impacted.
One of the things that we've been really intentional about.
If y'all want the man that y'all want, I'm just telling you, the easiest way to do it is just a 120 to 145. That's where you need to be. That's where you need to live. If you want a man to say, hey, go sit down, don't do nothing, 120 to 145, maybe 115, 110, depending. That's it. That's it. You want to be right in that slot, that groove. And then you want to tone up. Get you some roundage on the back. We don't necessarily care about the size of the front. Some roundage, 115, all up to 145. That's it. 146, we putting you on a pip. 146 is pip time. Pip time, 146.
Is to be ready regardless of if it's happening today, tomorrow, next week, because these are not normal times. These are times where we have to make sure everyone's prepared.
Border czar Tom Homan on MSNBC this morning calling these operations targeted, saying the agents are enforcing immigration laws enacted by Congress.
If you don't like what ICE is doing, then go protest Congress. However, to say we disappear people, no.
140, 150, no, 150, 60, 70, 80. That's a fun time, not a long time. That's a fun time, not a long time. Listen, let's focus. Let's focus. Let me get over to the next video because I'm unfocused right now. Because when I be seeing certain things, it just throws me off. Let's get back to what we was talking.
Rob, this march really getting underway within the last few minutes. You can see the signs of their calls right behind us as at least about 200 demonstrators are right now taking to the streets, walking along Michigan Avenue, making their voices heard, calling out what they say is an unjust treatment for the immigrant community here in the Chicago area. This comes as the Trump administration is promising ramped up efforts in their immigration enforcement here in the Chicago area. You can hear the chants. They're saying that the city is a welcoming city. They'll be walking along Michigan Avenue, making their voice.
They not even talking English. I don't know. What are you doing? You taking over whole streets and how can you take over an American city and you don't speak English? I think that that's disrespectful personally.
Chants of defiance cry out from Congress Plaza Garden in downtown Chicago as immigrant advocates from...
Are y'all looking at these people? Look at this old lady with this helmet on. Look at this lady with this helmet on. I can profile them a mile away. I'm going to tell you exactly what her life is. I've seen them. No grandkids. It's only one or two situations. No grandkids. Been an independent woman her entire life. Liberal. Or maybe her husband passed away, or she was married earlier, never got remarried, wanted to just go and plant a garden, decided that she wanted to figure out what she wanted to do to her life. Sometimes she goes and works at certain coffee shops, volunteers a little bit, is a tree hugger, but don't necessarily care for Teslas anymore. She did like Teslas when they first came out. These women have no life, no family. They don't really have people that love them, that say, Meemaw, go sit down somewhere. She likes to watch Roseanne. I want y'all to see something, right? Because when I look at these articles and when I look at these protests, I look at it from a different lens than other people look at them.
Multiple groups, including the coalition.
Look at this. Look at the protests, y'all. Look at the protests. What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? Because these are not, listen, they giving them signs. These are not, look, these are not signs that are, it's a QR code on that sign. You think that they made this at home? Number one, these are either paid protesters, and that's why they wear masks. They're cowards. And also on top of that, a lot of these people are not from the communities that they are protesting in. These people don't even belong, and they might not even be from Chicago. I'm telling you. Because these protests are not just for protests when it comes to ICE. It's supposed to be for protests on occupying Chicago overall. They don't want the National Guard inside of Chicago. How come you don't see one black person out there? How old is this kid with the glasses and a Carhartt Scully on? Y'all got to start looking deeper. If you start paying attention to other, communication is an art. It's not just what you say. It's not just what they present to you. You have to look for the context clues. It will tell you everything. And that's how y'all know y'all getting finessed.
Against the Trump agenda, and the Illinois Coalition for Immigrant and Refugee Rights band together against what the Trump administration is promising to be a ramped-up effort in immigration enforcement in the Chicago area.
We are gathered here today to essentially say that we are going to keep fighting against the escalated ICE raids and attacks against our communities. And, you know, Trump says that there's going to be war in Chicago, but I believe in the people power and the resistance here is strong. So we're going to continue fighting back.
This is all protesting what the White House has named Operation Midway Blitz, the Trump administration's efforts to target undocumented people who officials call the worst of the worst. The White House border czar defending the operation that is expected to look similar to what happened in Los Angeles.
They're sending a message to the whole world. There are consequences for violating our laws. You're asking me to tell ICE, don't enforce the law. Should DEA enforce their laws? Should FBI enforce their laws? Should ATF enforce their laws? ICE is going to enforce the laws of what President Trump got elected for, and that's what we're doing.
Now, right now, we want to give you a live look from above from Chopper 7. As you can see, about 200 demonstrators, people from all ages, taken to the streets, walking along Michigan Avenue. Organizers telling me that they plan to loop around and end in that Congress Plaza where all of this rally began in. About an hour ago, back down here live, organizers also telling us that they're committed to keep this
He the only black man out there.
Demonstration peaceful as police are here on scene, making sure that this march gets through the streets safely.
Listen, bro, listen. I seen a protest here back when they was protesting against Elon Musk here in Michigan. Back when they was protesting against Elon Musk, I seen a protest here in downtown. And that was around the time that I was pulling up in a Cybertruck, right? And so all of these people, you know, they walking around and I'm like, this is in the middle of the daytime. You know, this don't make no sense. Ain't nobody got no jobs. Ain't nobody got nothing to do or whatever, so on and so forth. And so I was, you know, I stopped and I'm chilling and I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And I have my windows rolled up. So a lot of people know that when I get my cars, the first thing that I do is I go and drop it off. I get the windows tinted in the front, on the sides, all the way around, because I don't want you to be able to see in my stuff, even from the front of the windshield. And so initially they were going to say some wild stuff to me. F the Tesla, F your Cybertruck, all of this stuff. And so I rolled the window down. And for whatever reason, being a black man, it warrants or it garners respect, because then they start to question. They don't know what to think. They don't listen. You know what the most joyous thing in the United States of America is being a black man in 2025. It's not a black woman. It's not a white man. It's not a white woman. It's not none of that. It's being a black man, because people don't know how to frame you. They don't know what box to put you in. Unless you give them a reason to say otherwise, they don't know what to do, because they don't know if, because see, I'm a black man, but see, they saying that we want to protest against discrimination and injustice, and you know what, you should be on our side. They don't know, because most black women and most black men voted for voted for Kamala Harris. They don't know what to think. You know what I'm saying? And when I roll that window down, you confused now. You don't know what to say. Because see, you don't live here. I do live here. They don't know what to do. Because see, if I was a white man, or if a white woman or something like that, forget that, you're a fascist, you're a racist, forget patriarchy. But you don't know what to do, because you're confused. You don't know where I'm from. You don't know what I'm about. You don't know if I got that ooh-wop shebang. I'm just confusing you. Now I threw you off. Now you don't know what to say. You don't know what to record. You don't know if you want to go viral. The best thing to be in the United States of America is a black man. And a black man with money. Let me add that in there. Because see, when you got money, it's different. See, if you a black man and you a dusty, people don't respect you. They don't respect you. It's not the same. If you're a man and you don't have money and you look like you don't have money, like, you know, you real dusty, dust mites on you. Like, I be walking down, I see him preaching on the sidewalk, don't nobody pay no attention. Look at them bothering good people while they at work. But see, if you got money, you got a job, you got resources, you got a car, you move on your own free will, it's the daytime, they don't know what to do. You just came out of the bank, your pockets is bulging. What you gonna do? There has never been a better time to be a black man than in the United States. I don't know what they keep talking to you. Listen, you know what? You could be a black man. You go to a MAGA rally, even if you're a liberal, go to a MAGA rally. You're going to get you two cowgirls. Got my Make America Great Again. Got my Trump was right hat. Hey, what's going on? Oh my God, I love you. Oh my goodness. They love you. You're a rock star. You keep hanging out with liberals, boy, don't you know? Be a black man and go to Comic-Con. Be a dope black man. Because see, all of the men at Comic-Con ain't got no mustaches. They ain't got no beards. Hair ain't been combed in a long time. They've been waiting for the event for a long time. They looking to get their costume on. Go through with a little bit of, yeah, you know, I'm just chilling, just observing. Hey, taking all they little gamer chicks, all of them. You are a king. You walk around, you have prestige. You have automatic prestige. You have armor, like in Call of Duty, immediately. Hey, what's going on? I'm telling you. Look, black men that's watching this right now, and then we're going to get into the next city. I'm going to get into the next live stream. You got to get your life together. When you get your life together, you can do no wrong. You have unlimited aura. You don't have to. That's how I be knowing dudes is dusty. That's black men inside of the. Oh, you just ain't got your life together because you hating on another man, or you worried about another man's pot. Oh, you just ain't got your life together because you ain't been able to experience it from a whole different lens. When you get your life together, man, you up out of there. You're. See, look at Ghost Outsider. He not used to, he don't even want to put himself on a live stream. Cap. I know, that's why you covering yourself up with a motorcycle helmet. You scary. Everybody that say that type of thing is going to be looking like this. They ain't going to have no profile picture, or they got to show up with a motorcycle helmet. Think about this for a second. What man takes a selfie with no helmet, with a helmet on. Do you trust him or do you trust me? Do you trust a man that will pull their phone out with their motorcycle visor on and the tents on top of it and take a selfie and then upload that as their profile picture? Or do you trust me? Think about that for a second. Think about that for a second. He don't have no he's scared. He's scared of himself. He's scared of himself. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. You think that I'm going to take advice from him? Absolutely not. Your aura is on 10,000. Just you get your life together. It starts to reflect in your confidence, the way that you walk, the way that you talk, your clothes is iron, your breath smell good, you chilling. You won. You won by going outside. Opportunities exist everywhere. Money, women, jobs, greatness. You get everything. Bro, listen, I'm telling you, go and enroll in a STEM field program. You're going to be the star. You know why? Because you're going to be the only black person in there. Oh my God. Go on a job interview for a position that usually black people don't apply for, and you get that job interview, you're going to stand out. Whoa, wait a minute. Because they're going to automatically assume that you had to be better than everybody else in order to get there. Everything you do, you're going to stand out. You're going to be the rock star. Go to a hockey game. I'm telling you, listen to what I'm saying. Go to a hockey game in a sea of white and you show up as a black man. Everybody gonna want to give you a fist bump. Everybody want to give you yeah. Everybody giving you a fist bump. You're not listening to me because you're in your feelings right now. You're not listening to me because you're in your feelings right now. Go to a soccer game. Black people don't really be at soccer games. Go to a soccer game, bro. They out there where they got their shirts off. The white men, they're heavily involved in the game. Yeah, they painting their faces, their bodies, their man boobs are painted and stuff like that. You go out there, man, they giving you free everything. Free box, free food truck, free everything, bro. You can't miss. You cannot miss. If you really wanted to and you had your life together, let me tell you how great it is to be a black man in 2025 in the United States of America. If you really wanted to, you could go outside and hit something different every. Now, I'm not telling y'all that this is what you want to do because I do believe in discipline, but your options, if you wanted to, you can hit something every single day just by going outside and having your life together. If you wanted to. You can go 365-0 every year if you wanted to. Every year. If you see somebody that is out there telling you that it is impossible, that these chicks is this, it's impossible for them. It's not impossible for you, bro. It's impossible for them. It is not impossible for you. I don't care what they say. I don't care how they framing it. I am telling you that all you got to do is show up. All you got to do is show up. Buy you some nosebleed seats. Walk around in the regular mezzanine area or whatever. You in there. Like swimwear. Go to the hoedown, nigga. Go to Monster Jam. It don't matter where you go. It don't matter. You're a winner. You got your life together. Your pants ain't necessarily sagging. You look good. You smell good as soon as you speak. That's it.